Mosley here. Welcome to your level 1 core 4 workout. What you're going to need for today's workout is a Pilates ball or a children's ball. And we're going to work through 5 moves for 50 seconds of work with a 10-second break, and then repeat it one more time. If you need additional breaks, please feel free to pause the video and then come back and join us when you're ready. All right, let's go ahead into a hands and knees position. The ball goes in between your knees. We're going to come into a bear plank lift and hover while we squeeze that ball in between the knees. So I want to make sure that your knees are underneath your hips and your back is nice and flat and you're bracing the core, and every time you press the ball towards one another, you're going to feel your core turn on just a little bit more. You're going to activate those adductors, which help with your pelvic floor and core, and you're going to exhale. So exhale, and if you need to, you're going to drop it down, reset yourself, and then come back up. Another thing that I want you to be mindful of to get the core really on board is that when you think about pulling your pubic bone towards your belly button, so tucking a little bit under, tucking that pelvis under slightly, especially if you sit in an anterior pelvic tilt, that would help. Exhale, and rest, drop it down. All right, let's flip it onto our back. We're gonna go into a dead bug variation. Bring the knees up, pressing one hand and the ball into the knee. We drop it down and we lift up. So very important to keep that low back connected to the floor. And as you drive the arm and the leg out, you're gonna exhale. Inhale here, exhale, press. As you press this hand into that ball. So your option is to tap it down. So you tap and lift. Still so very challenging. And making sure that low back is connected. Keep moving. And rest. All right, stay here. We're gonna place the ball in between our knees. We're gonna go into a glute bridge ball squeeze. So we bridge up, we squeeze the ball, we lower down. So feet underneath the knees. The closer to the butt, the more you're gonna get those glutes. You're gonna make sure your ribs and your hips are lined up with one another. You're gonna activate the core. As you come up, you should feel nice and firm. When you come down, add in a Kegel lift with that glute squeeze. Inhale down, exhale, lift and squeeze. Give it about 15 seconds. So as soon as the booty touches the ground, you're gonna lift right back up. And rest. All right, now we have a ball press to a fire hydrant. So you're gonna place the ball under one hand. As you press into the ball, you're gonna lift up. So inhale here, exhale, press into the ball and lift up through that one leg. So inhale, let go, press and lift. This will help to activate that deep core, which will help with your Diastasis Recti. If you feel like this isn't enough, you can always add in a loop band up above the knees. Exhaling out through the mouth. And rest. Okay. Now we're going to get rid of the ball for a second. We're going to come onto our backs. We're going to keep our legs here. We're going to rotate out and in. So press out, leg circles and in. So drive the leg out, circles, drive it in. Try to keep that back connected to the ground. The lower you go, the harder it will be. right, let's go ahead, roll to the side. Come on up. We're gonna go back to that bear plank. Knee between the ball between the knees, lift, and keep squeezing. Nice flat back. Remember, if you need to, tuck that tailbone under slightly as you pull the pubic bone up towards you to get the lower abs on board. Get them fired up. Every time you squeeze that ball, exhale. Think of it as if you're squeezing the air out and you're trying to lift the air out from your pelvic floor all the way out through the mouth. You have 10 seconds. And rest. All right, let's go ahead and back down to the ground. We'll go into that dead bug on the other side. So same thing that we did before. Don't be afraid to go slow. The more focus you can put on your core, the better. Keep pressing into that ball. And rest. All right, go ahead. Place the ball between the knees. We're gonna go back to that glute bridge. So again, we lift the booty up, we squeeze. Squeeze those glutes, adductors, core. So what do you think of it as a system? So I drop it here. I pick up that, I do a sharp kegel as I exhale. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those adductors, core, everything is on board, right? It's the best kind of training. Seconds. And rest. All right, now we're gonna go into that fire hydrant on the other side. So pressing the hand into the ball, or the ball, yeah. Exhale, inhale here. Exhale, lift. If your wrists are hurting, you can also come up on your wrists in a fist position, or you can add in a hand weight and hold on to the hand weight. I want you to think that you're leading with the heel of the foot and lower. So you should be feeling this. If you're doing it properly, even at 2 years postpartum, I've been able to heal my gap, improve my gap, and this is still challenging for me. Because I'm putting focus where it needs to be, right? And rest. All right, bring it on down. We're done with that ball. Onto your back. Leg circles. Bring those knees up. You can lower it down. You can go as low as your body feels like it. We're going to go towards the inside. So whatever side you went last time, do the opposite side. So I went out to the sides. Now I'm going to go internal rotation or internal circles. So making sure that low back is connected to the ground. So you place your fingers there, or you place your fingers on your abdominals, making sure that it stays nice and flat, okay? Almost there. And rest. Awesome job. That was your level 1 core 4. I'll see you in core 5.